I am mentally drained after that shit, man. That was a fight. That was a problem. I need to stock up on revivals.
Pay close attention, all right? Hey, what's up? Bingo!
Milkman's gone, he's gone. Child it is. Ah. Fuck it. The fact that there were no random encounters, it was just 2 boss fights, I feel a bit strange about, but like, it is what it be, I guess. Because I kind of required more funds, and I got no funds from that. $0. Plenty of XP, but $0.
Anyway.
By the way,
Huh? Let's skim through this chapter. And so, yes.
When does Yukari unlock? Because that charm is nearly maxed. I think it's after our vacation where we get the other party member. Okay, madam, what doth thou want? What if thou wanteth?
good day. Here are my requests. If I may. will await a report of success.
Give the hungry cat some food. Max safety shoes, which I probably could have bought from TV,
By
but
all
fuck it.
means.
Defeat a rare shadow
By
can't be
all
done.
means.
They're invincible. They can't be beat. I've tried.
A shame.
All right.
Very well.
Where are we at? 5. Yep. Fuck it.
I wonder.
Oh, it's you.
They are studying. I will take it.
Yo.
Look. In that case,
I see. I was hoping to go for another run after rehydrating.
I believe you've done enough physical activity for one day. Any more and you'll hurt yourself.
Fine. So, were there any subjects you needed help with? Nothing beats using them in practice problems. Are you concerned about getting bored and losing focus? In that case, try a quick workout between problems. The brain perks up once you get the circulation flowing, not to mention, looking forward to your next workout is a great way to stay motivated. In any case, I advise having a good workout ready to treat yourself with after a study session. It all comes down to making it a regular habit. Just a little each day really adds up.
I wasn't going to say anything, but Akihiko, working out isn't normally a reward for most people. On top of that, what good does it do to preach about long-term habits mere days before the exam?
I guess you have a point. In that case, how would you recommend cramming for it?
It's not my usual style, but I would focus on memorizing material that is likely to be tested. If you give it your all, it shouldn't be too difficult. Easier than facing the enemy wholly unprepared, at least.
Well, we can talk all night, but doing is where the magic happens. Here, let me give you some practice problems. You catch on quick. You immediately took what you learned and put it into practice. All you need now is some strength training and you'll be unstoppable. Once the exams are over, why don't we dive into Tartarus for a bit and get some workouts in?
I do need money.
You never change. I'll need to continue keeping an eye on you to make sure you don't overdo it.
The more you study and the more you train, the better results you'll get. I look forward to seeing what you'll accomplish from here on. Let's call it here for today. I want to get some stretches in before heading to bed.
Let's get on with today's lesson. Okay then. Good.
Alright, who? Food. Food is who? Okay, no. What up?
Oh, look, dear. He's here. Try and perk up for the boy, all right?
I understand their reasoning. But if they really go through with this, if we lose that tree, it would be like losing our son all over again. Oh, we're fine. We're not fighting. I was just fussing. Sorry for making you worry.
Apparently, the rumor about cutting down the persimmon tree was true. So we went to the school together to say our goodbyes. Unfortunately, that just reminded my dear of the pain we felt the day our son died. See, dear? That's exactly what I said. If you keep crying all the time, then what'll your admirers think? Right?
Oh my, don't make fun of this wrinkled old lady.
I thought I was further along with them than I am. I thought I was already at 7.
Again anytime, all right? My wife would always be happy to see such a handsome young man. Here, take this for when you get hungry.
Crab bread? Ah, yeah, fried bread. A different kind of bread. Bread for days.
Oh, welcome back. Huh?
Yeah, fuck it. Oh. Oh.
Sorry.
Okay, bear with me. That was not the that was not what I was expecting, but sure.
Good day. Here are my requests. Wonderful. Very well then. Very well.
Alright, girls, let's study. I want to go to Tartarus, that's rude. See these women studying, it's like, nah, fuck you. Fuck your studies.
Buka, your notes look so trendy. I kinda wasn't expecting that.
Oh no, these are Natsuki-chan's notes. She let me borrow them since I was out trapped in Tartarus. actually quite a bit missing from these notes.
Oh, you're right. This part just has the equation and no answer, and this page is full of doodles. And this part, is that a drool stain? Hey, it may not be the best study material, but it's the thought that counts, right?
Mm-hmm. I've been trying to think of a way to return the favor. Huh? Oh, are you saying I should fill in any part she missed in her notes before giving them back? That sounds like a great idea. But it's going to be a lot of material. I wonder if I can finish it all.
Then we'll help you out. It'll be a good review for us, too.
Thanks, you two.
Here, let me see those notes.
Oh, yeah. All done. It looks wonderful.
Natsuki-chan's in for a real surprise when she sees this.
I'm sure she will. I couldn't have done it without
So
you.
how are Natsuki's friends
Thanks,
taking
you
the
two.
fact that she's now just friends with
Well,
Fuka?
it certainly helped us study too, right?
Or are they still unconscious or comatose or whatever the hell?
I'll make sure to give Natsuki-chan the notes back tomorrow. Good night.
Hey. Fine, Sengoku.
Oh, this man.
And so,
This man and Magic Man, I just don't care.
yes, it
I hoomst. Hoomst. Hey, okay, never mind.
Ah!
8 out of 10. This girl getting done. So who's the highest? It's her, Kenji, and Runner Boy. Kenji is the highest at 9. She and Runner Boy are at 8.
Hungry. Let's go out to eat. What do you want to get?
Gonna get them hamburgers. Burgers.
Oh, I want a frog burger from Wild Duck.
I don't know what that is.
Come on, let's go. So, the other day, Mom and Dad, they talked to me about why they were getting divorced. It was sad. But I listened to the whole thing. Did I do good? Thank you.
Adorable.
So, Mom and Dad, they said when there's no love, it's hard to stay married. But they said not to worry, because they would love me no matter what. So I told them, it's okay if they get divorced. It must be hard to live with someone you don't love. Hey, so I have to choose if I want to live with Mom or Dad. Who do you think I should pick?
Well, your dad hit you, but your mum encouraged the hitting. And when I met them, she seemed oddly enough the most violent. So it's not a great option.
Yeah, I love my dad. He always buys me toys and stuff.
Also, now that I've picked it and I'm thinking about it, every time she's talking about whenever she went out with her parents, she always mentioned her dad more.
Mom cries all the time now. I don't want her to be all alone. Maybe I should go with her. Oh, if I go with Mom, I might have to move somewhere far away. And then I won't be able to play with you anymore. There's no fair. I miss you too much.
We play? I thought I'd just buy you food. I thought I'd just buy you food and you vent your problems to me. I didn't know we play.
I better get home. Hey, will you hold my hand on the way home?
That's adorable. That's adorable.
And that's the summary of what happened on the night of the 7th. These shadows seem to be quite a bit more formidable than the ordinary ones.
I see. So our enemies are growing stronger as well. Well, it's not all bad news. In fact, I called today's meeting because...
Hold on. Before we go on, I'd like to ask Kirijo-senpai something.
Oh?
I know I'm not the only one thinking this. So much has been happening lately. I feel like I've just been getting dragged along without really understanding anything. But now, I want answers. So I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai? You're always acting like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour or Tartarus. But they're connected to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
What accident?
Yukari-chan?
There was an explosion near our school and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But something is off here. At the time of the incident, there were several unexplained absences. Seems like more than just a coincidence to me.
What do you mean?
Well, I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. Those students weren't just absent. They all suddenly collapsed and had to be sent to the hospital. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Remember those girls who bullied Fuka? They had to be hospitalized too. I want an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you have to know something. Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, it just never seemed relevant. But...
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right, I'll tell you everything. Shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They could be a source of unimaginable power, couldn't they?
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that very line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo, my grandfather. My grandfather was obsessed with the shadows. He wanted to harness their power to create something extraordinary.
Create something extraordinary?
To that end, he assembled a research team and had them amass a number of shadows.
He was collecting them? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
But 10 years ago, during the final stages of the project, there was an accident, and the experiment failed. They lost control of the Shadow's power, altering the nature of the entire world.
You can't mean...
Yes. Tartarus and the Dark Hour. According to the records, the accumulated mass of shadows split into several large ones that later dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Maybe that's why it's difficult to predict where they'll appear.
Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus? Don't tell me. Is it because that's where they conducted the experiment?
Yes.
Then those students who were hospitalized...
It's just as you fear. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could essentially do as they pleased. Port Island must have been the perfect location for them. So yes, as you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekkokan High School.
Just what are you trying to say here? So that's the whole purpose behind C's? We were dragged into all this just to clean up their mess? You lied to us? And you knew too, didn't you, Sanada-senpai? You've both just been using us! Or do you not care, as long as you're the one who gets to do the fighting?
I never said anything like that. I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like, but it was my decision not to share the information. I'm sorry. It was never my intent to deceive you. Convincing you to join C's was my highest priority. I know it may not be fair, but shadows can only be defeated by persona users. We are the only ones who can fight.
That's hardly the point!
I never had a choice either. It didn't matter if I wanted this power or not.
Mitsuru, that's enough.
Takeba-kun, it's only those in the past who are to blame. And they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But that's...
It's been 10 years since the incident in question. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But now that they're here, we have the chance to find and destroy them. Do you realize what that means? What if I told you that the 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
You're saying if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Exactly. That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See?
I've been quiet. I've been desperately trying to remember if that animated scene just there was in the original game or not. I, for the life of me, cannot remember.
This is where our true battle begins.
Our true battle.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to wait for them to strike first.
Right.
And there are still many mysteries surrounding Tartarus. For instance, why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answers must be out there somewhere.
Hey.
Alright guys, you having fun? You vibing?
Let's see.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead.
Yeah, he's having fun.
So mind your own biz. Whatever like is. We gon' flow with this. Hey, hey, hey. Feeling the fire with the burning.
Oh, it's you!
Yeah, sure, fuck it. Devilman Crybaby, let's go. I should watch that at some
Today's
point.
lesson is called "The smaller the dog, the louder the bark." Have you ever wondered what it would be like to see through people's bathing suits at the beach? My,
Uh-huh.
I've ever seen you this enthusiastic. Consumers might be persuaded by such candor. We could
What does that have
position
to
you
do with
as the
dogs?
boy next door. Our company ran an ad in adult magazines proposing a special filter for digital cameras. Simply attach it to your camera and voila! Start peeping! Undress them with your camera's eye, it says. It's been selling like hotcakes. In fact, it's our #1 seller. Unfortunately, customers have been complaining that it doesn't work. I told my staff to just ignore them. Nowhere does it guarantee that you'll be able to see anything.
Okay, but does it?
What are they gonna do? Tell everyone their creepy plan didn't work out? Sorry, bucko. By the way, try to cut back on the
That's the
donut
entire sales pitch.
I have an idea for an ad campaign. Women would go crazy over a handsome young man in swim trunks. You'd be perfect for the job. Have you been keeping your promise? If you go back on
This
your
guy
word,
is
I'll
the
edit your
most
face into the most
the
obscene
most
material
scam
you can find.
artist of scam artists. This man is built silly. Okay, now that was actually a threat. My man out here with deepfakes
Lounging about as usual.
in 2009.
Hugh, what do you want? If you're gonna ask me to go back, the answer's still no.
That's not why I'm here. I was just making sure you were still around.
That's so.
We've known each other a long time. It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphanage. You, me, and Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down. Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
You haven't changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other pals.
What was that?
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually, you just charge ahead like a damn fool. You've never been good at hiding shit.
Everyone thinks about the past. Even me. Anyway. We finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the Dark Hour.
No shit?
Yeah. The thing is, all I've cared about until now is getting stronger. Everything else came second. But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Your reason for fighting? Huh. It's different for everyone. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. That's what I did.
I'm not like you. Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here. Well, see you around.
You really haven't changed at all.
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Senpai, this is unusual. Please, come in.
So not only do you excel at providing support during battle, you are also quite skilled at gathering information.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. But I do have an important favor to ask of you. I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
Oh, well, very little of that was made public.
I know. That's why I want you to access the Kirijo Group's database.
You mean hack into their system? Is that allowed? allowed?
I'll give you my ID and password. Then you won't be held accountable. But I need to know the truth. In detail.
Senpai.
Of course, I'll understand if you refuse.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure? I appreciate it. Yamagishi, aren't you resentful? Regardless of my good intentions, I did drag you into this without.
This
fully
girl's been with
explaining.
us for like a
I'm
month
sure
and
you
she's
must
an
have at
expert
least a
hacker
few
girl.
complaints.
Fuka who? I am actually interested in what conversations Fuka and Futaba would have in Persona Q2. Also, I'm now just noticing how similar their names are. Fuka and Futaba. They both start with F-U-U and then end in A.
Not really. Did you know my entire family's made
I am
of
just
doctors?
noticing that, and they fill the exact same role, and they're both also tech wizards. I have not noticed that.
It gives them a bit
Wait, no,
of
is
an
Futaba
inferiority
F-U-U-T-B-A,
complex.
or is it just
That's
F-U-T-A?
why they're so hard on
F-U-T-B-A.
me.
I think it's just
don't
F-U-T,
but
not
here,
F-U-U.
I'm able
Need
to
to
do
double check that, I
something
don't
no one
remember.
else can. I have a purpose.
Regardless,
so
F-U
no,
and then A.
I don't have any complaints.
You're right. We can't do this without you. No one could take your place.
Oh,
Thank you. I'll see you later.
So, Tartarus and the Dark Hour are on the way out, huh? No, that's a good thing. That's what we've been fighting for. So then, why? Damn it! Why am I so pissed?
Okay, like, go get your girlfriend.
gosh, it's hot. Even for July.
Wow, can't believe we're already third years. Guess this will be the last time we'll wear these uniforms and hang out after school.
Who cares? I just want to get into college and start having fun already.
I get it. My problem is me. I'm going on like fighting was my duty and all. Actually, it's just all I'm good at. Because without that, I'm nothing. So much for being a hero. I can't fight worth the shit anyway. Not compared to him, at least. Damn it! Nothing I do is good enough.
Why am I only ever right about the worst things?
Oh no, I thought this was the scene when he'd get his bad
Trusting
bitch.
in something so blindly?
I thought this was the scene where he'd be getting his bad bitch, but no,
I
that
got
was
this
later.
letter from you last spring. I must have read it 1,000 times since then.
To my family, 10 years into the future. Tomorrow, I'll bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It will be stored in a time capsule and sent to you in 10 years' time. Yukari, you may be small now, but in 10 years, you'll be 16. You'll be in high school. I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you always manage to greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher. I'll be starting on a big project soon. It feels good to receive so much recognition for my work, but I swear to you, nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Oh, Dad.
Yukari, I wonder, are you enjoying life? Do you have high hopes for the future? Do you still look towards tomorrow with excitement and wonder, like you do now? No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy, and I hope this letter brings a smile to both you and your mother's faces. Eiichiro Takeba, March 6th, 2000.
No matter what happens, huh? All I can do is believe. I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
It's amazing I'm going to do... Good, good. Not bad?
Oh, those are the shoes.
Kid? Bye-bye.
Oh, that's money. That is money. But fuck it. Those are the shoes for Elizabeth. That's money. Alright, let's... sure. Let's hang out with the computer nerd. Why not? This old ass woman. This is an old woman. This is an old woman. This is a woman in her mid-30s. Let it be known.